Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. There it is. There's our time. See, there's the old pocket watch out there. It's 8 o'clock, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to MFers Live. It's December 20th, 2017, and it is our Good News Wednesdays. But we have a special guest with us. So this woman I've been following, I've been stalking her, guys. It's because she's so positive and she's so happy, and it's great. So we actually got to get her to come down here. So I'd like to introduce Sarah. How do you pronounce your last name properly? I don't want to mess it up.
It's Steckley.
Steckley?
Yeah.
Okay, good, because I think I was pronouncing it Stuckley or Stinkley. Or...
Something wrong.
Yeah, and I'm like, okay, yeah. But yes, we have Sarah. Come sit, Sarah.
I will.
All right, so I have my notification. Hello.
Oh, puppy. Hi, puppy. Okay. Hi. Hello, everybody.
Everybody's used to Metakeys. Come, you're gonna come up here.
Hi, come here.
No, he's gonna go in.
No, okay.
Oh, let's see. Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna try to share your video to my page too. Hi, guys.
So hello, Timmy, Melissa, Lee, Kelly. Hi, guys. Thanks for coming. Oh, look. See,
oh, hello. Puppy likes me. See, I'm lovable. Oh. Hello. You smell my gum. He smells my gum.
All good, man. All right. So welcome to MFers Live, and we have our special guest, Sarah.
Hi, everybody. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, Mike. Thank you so much for having me.
Would you like to actually give a brief what you do?
I don't really do much, honestly. I have a team of people that pretty much does everything for me at this point, which is awesome.
Who put the team together?
They walked in my front door 3 weeks ago tomorrow. And they pretty much took over. I was bombarded. I don't know if you guys have been following my posts and my videos, and there's stuff that I have been sort of trying to keep everybody up to date on. But you will, over the course of time, see my living room sort of become this ginormous pile of stuff. And I had 3 ladies walk into my life 3 weeks ago who made complete organization out of the mess that was in that room, and organized everything for every single family. And we, instead of reaching 30 people, which it was my original goal to feed 30 people, whether it was with delivery meals or a hot meal, joining me at Christmas. And it blew up and expanded into 19 box meals, which included a turkey, a ham, stuffing, gravy, cranberries, apple juice, pie, vegetables, potatoes. I mean, the whole 9 yards. 19 of those we delivered up until yesterday, and with gifts and a whole, like, it was just amazing. And yes, and so there's a video on my page if you guys want to check it out. And we had Santa do a surprise visit at our very last visit yesterday, and surprise this single mom with her 2 kids who had been nominated by somebody else. And it was absolutely incredible. So he showed up, and we went in, and we completely took over her living room for about an hour. And we put some pictures up and stuff, and it was just
smiles, though, right?
It was amazing.
See, that's why I try to spread peace, love, and positivity, because that smile it just gets me right there. Yep. It's the best payment to ever have.
100%. Yeah. It was amazing.
And actually, I stumbled across you from one of the groups that you were actually sharing your feeds to. And it's when you were promoting having your door open for anybody at Christmas time if they're alone or have nowhere to go. And that's when I first started following you. I'm like, wait, this is really nice. This lady. And she's done it before. Wow, this is great. And I get the honor to actually have her on my stream. It's awesome.
Here I am. So last year, I don't know if you want a little bit of feedback on sort of how it started.
Okay.
So I'll try to make it a short version. I talk a lot.
Well, it's a positive story, so it kind of blends into it.
So, it started out with a little bit of negativity. I'm not going to lie. I've had, some stuff in my own life that has sort of led me to distance myself from my own family at Christmas, which it's sad, but in the big picture of things now, it's sort of turning out to be a very positive experience. But I needed to fill a void in myself last year, and I couldn't figure out really how to do that. And I had seen so Free or Cheap in Kitchener was where I started.
And that's where I found you.
Right. Yeah. So there was a gentleman last year who had several turkeys and stuff that he was putting together to make some box meals. And he wanted people to reach out to him and say, hey, tell me your story. If he if it was a sob story enough, he would pick you and you get your dinner.
Yeah.
So anyway, so I reached out to him when I had decided what I wanted to do to fill my own void at Christmas. And I said, hey, I plan on opening my doors to people who do not have anybody to spend Christmas with, anyone who can't afford a meal, or who can't get out of their house, anything like that. And I wanted to just sort of create this new, I don't know, outreach to reach people who would otherwise be alone at Christmas.
Yeah.
So he ended up ultimately choosing me for this box meal. So it had a turkey, it had some stuffing, it had a couple potatoes, it had some vegetables and canned stuff. And I added to it from my own pocket and ended up feeding 15 people.
Wow.
Right? So I had 5 people come to my house. I had 5 people get delivered meals, which I drove out before people came to my house. And then I had a mom come to get dinner for her and her kids and take them home so that she could have dinner with her kids at Christmas. So ultimately it was about 15 people that we ended up reaching last year. So this year my goal was to double that. And I was like, hey, how am I going to go about doing this? Like I don't make a lot of money. I'm a single mom. I've got 2 teenage kids that are a lot of money to feed. Anybody who has teenage kids understands what that is like. And I was like, well, I don't really know how I'm going to reach this many people. So I decided to reach out and I promoted on For Your Cheap. I promoted on Buy and Sell KW. And there's another Kitchener and Waterloo. I can't remember what it's called. I'm sorry. So I reached out to all 3 and I had people from all over reaching out wanting to help. And literally within about a week and a half, I had hundreds of messages in my inbox with people who wanted to help, trying to figure out what I needed, how they could go about contributing. And it grew from there. Mm-hmm. So instead of me just feeding 30 people now with deliveries and people coming to dinner, it expanded into people reaching out for families and nominating people for these meals who have no money and who have lost their jobs and who are out of work and who can't afford to put dinner on their table. And it sort of exploded into this big thing. And now at the end of it, yesterday we finished 19 deliveries of full box meals. So that box included turkey, ham, stuffing, gravy, cranberries, potatoes, vegetables, apple juice, and pie. So there was about 9 or 10 items in each box. Yeah. Enough for probably 5 to 6 people per family. Plus there was families who got, I literally had these 3 girls who, Janice is here. Janice, say hi. Hi. So Janice is here. She doesn't want to come on camera.
It's a studio. She's part of the studio audience.
But she is one of my 3 angels. And she walked into my house, I'm pretty sure at about the same time as Stephanie. And they took over. And both of them, between the 2 of them, contributed pantry boxes and breakfast boxes. Oh, wow. So there was breakfast boxes with eggs, juice, sausage, everything for a breakfast. And Janice put together some pantry items with pasta, sauces. I mean, different things that could last for a while in your pantry just to expand your meal plan, right? Yeah. So, and then Debbie walked in a couple minutes later and literally thought that we had been friends forever. And the 3 of us, they've literally been over pretty much every day.
Would that be Debbie Griffiths?
Yes.
Well, she commented, "Love you, Sarah."
Oh, Debbie, hi! I haven't been paying attention. I talk so much, you guys.
That's okay. That's okay. Because Lori's saying, "Sarah, you are amazing. A true Christmas."
Who is Lori?
Lori Rowland.
I need to tell you about Lori Rowland. Okay. Lori, I'm going to call you out for a minute because I'm going to tell you why. Okay. And I talk a lot.
That's
okay. So we have an hour, right?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So,
but if we go into overtime, we go into overtime. It just happens.
Lori Rowland was one of the first people to reach out to me. She had gotten in contact with me through my Police Foundations instructor, who I graduated from Police Foundations in June. And he had posted a couple of things, and she got in contact with me through him. And her husband donated a freezer to me, a freezer, because I didn't have any storage space for any of this food.
Hold on, yeah.
So she literally showed up at my door and she's like, we have a freezer for you. And they figured it out and they dropped it off. And I have been able to store some food to keep it fresh and frozen for this. Incredible. They have a lot going on in their lives. I'm not going to get into details, Lori, but you know that I love you. I wish you and your husband the very, very best. The new year is going to hold some challenges, but hopefully some amazing transformations in your life. And I love you. And I am sending hugs and prayers and love to you and your husband. So please know that I am with you always, and I am forever. I'm trying really hard not to get emotional. I'm forever grateful to you guys.
Okay. That's okay. I think I've seen you emotional.
I cry in every video.
I don't know.
It's true.
Live. It's okay. It's all right.
It's true. So, yeah. So, Lori, thank you so much for tuning in. I think that means that my video is working. I think
oh, well, yeah, because
I think it's good. So I'm not even going to bother looking at my phone. Is it good?
Yeah, I try to read the comments off here. They will eventually disappear because I will have to go to do the positive news.
Okay.
But yeah, everybody's loving you here.
Yeah, it's
hello,
awesome.
Kat. Thanks for coming in.
Hi, everybody. I haven't been reading the comments at all. If you need to back up, go ahead.
Well, that's okay. I've been allowing you to read it. I've been sitting here going through.
Plug away.
Of course.
Plug away.
All right, so this is Shutterbox.
Yes, I would love to. I would love to. Everybody deserves some recognition for the greatness that they do.
So usually what I do is because there's so many of them.
Oh my gosh.
I usually grab a little handful.
Okay.
And I'll just drop them.
Okay, I'm going to close my eyes.
All right.
Okay.
Okay.
Got it?
Yeah.
Amber Marie.
Yeah, there you go. And then just show the camera.
Oh, Amber Marie. Hold on.
Because I realized something. When you actually stream off your phone, everything is backwards.
It is backwards.
Yes. So I was almost at the point of actually plugging in everybody's name backwards on the computer to print them out.
Amber
and
Marie.
Then I'm like, why am I not using my laptop?
Yeah.
So now everything pops out properly.
It's there.
All right, so everybody does everything differently when they come here. I do a lick and stick. So I lick, I stick. And then see, I got Jesse. Heck yes, he is. There you go.
Mine was more visible than you. I'm better at this than him. Okay, I'm gonna do another one.
All right. Oh,
Kelly says, give me the box. I don't like this
You want
now.
to do it through the box? Okay.
Yeah,
okay,
I want to do the box. I feel like it's more like fate if we do it through the box.
All right, so we'll give it another quick.
I shake shit up a little. Oh, swear jar!
Yes, and she was warned too. She was warned. 25 cents.
Okay, what are the words that qualify as a swear word? I guess I should have had a list of those.
Yeah, I guess I should. I should put a list together because people stumble across them.
Remo Fabrero.
It's big Rems.
Rems. Big Rems.
Big Rems.
Okay, we got it. How many do we do?
Oh, we just do a bunch. It's whatever's good.
I'm going to go. I'm just going to go till he tells me to stop.
All right, you keep reading those. I'm going to read a comment here. We have one from Kelly Timbers.
Okay, tell me.
Okay, it's great when there are others out there that care. Next year, I'll hopefully have my granddaughter here for Christmas alone with my kids this year, only see oldest Christmas Day. But everyone, Merry Christmas. Have a good night. Me do have to tell her thank you so much for you, huge heart, and for helping the less fortunate.
Oh, who is that?
That's Kelly Timbers.
Thank you, Kelly Timbers. Big love to you. Big love to you.
All right, so
Can we keep going? You go. You do something.
Oh, here, I'll do it.
I'm getting hot. Okay, I'm going to take my.
All right,
hopefully my boobs don't pop out. I was having an issue with that earlier. Okay, go.
All right, we have Rochelle Gervais. Well, you should be pretty good because the angling of the camera.
I think I'm good.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, would you like to do?
Yeah, I would love to. Right. I love this. I love giving people stuff. Okay, what else? Talk to me. Tell me stuff.
I don't know. I'm just
Timmy playing.
That's our Joker on duty.
What?
Yeah, Joker on duty.
Joker on duty. Yes. You win, Joker on duty. You win some shout outs. Okay.
Oh, and I just shot
one. Oh, I got it. Okay, Valerie. That Valerie is my middle name. Valerie Leona.
Yes. And actually what's really cool is that's we call her Mama.
Mama.
And when I first I used to smoke my streams.
Okay.
And she challenged me one day to go entire stream because I have like 3-4 smokes in an hour. She's like, I challenge you to go one day without. So I went to do it the next day. She didn't come on. So I'm like, really? And I've never smoked on my stream ever since. But we have little MFers and we have older MFers of all ages, creeds, races, religions. It's pretty awesome.
Nice.
And it's all about spreading that peace, love, and positivity.
That's amazing.
All right. So
awesome.
I'm going to jump out of here quickly.
Okay.
And then I'm going to open up the Good News Network.
Do it.
which is the app that we stream from. You guys can always go to goodnewsnetwork.org.
Okay.
And you can always follow along. I do share them on my wall, so if you guys don't want to follow along, you guys can always go read it later on.
Okay.
All right, so we're going to start at the top of the page. And this one's actually from 5 hours ago. Young people are more likely to give up smartphones for charity than any other age group. Ooh.
That's controversial.
You got a couple teenagers, right?
I do. I don't want to talk about them today, though.
Well, I guess you'd have a couple young people. I guess the way it goes. I guess I don't know.
They're a whole other breed.
All right, so whoever keeps claiming that millennials are lazy, self-centered needs to do their research. Because this new study shows that young people are actually smarter and more generous than older peers.
I have both sides of that coin. Hi, Stephanie. We need to say hi to Stephanie. Stephanie, before we continue, Stephanie has been our sort of silent partner. She was not with us on any of the deliveries because she does a home business and she was not able to come with us, but she is amazing. She is one of my 3 angels, and I love you and thank you for everything that you do. So Debbie and Stephanie are watching from afar, and Janice is here.
Watching from the live
she is here. She just doesn't want to be on camera. Okay, carry on.
All right. So according to a survey conducted by the Charity Commission of the UK, youth gave an average of $42 to charity during the holiday season, which was more than their older counterparts. So over half of polled youngsters also said that they regularly performed quick background checks on the charities they were donating to so they could ensure financial transparency and reliability.
Transparency is the key word. He just read that. Go ahead. Sorry.
That number fell to 29% for people over 75 years old.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm. Additionally, the Charity Commission's research shatters the stereotype that the millennials are obsessed with their phones. I know some of these words. You should see me on Fax Days.
I'm sure.
Oh yeah. So 44% of 18 to 24-year-olds said that they would give up their smartphones for the month of December if it meant raising $670, and that's Canadian dollars
for a charity of their choice.
Yeah, for a charity of their choice.
Interesting.
Yes. So less than a third of the rest of the population said the same.
So transparency is the key. I'm pretty sure I've been saying that for what, like a month?
Yeah, you got a lot.
Just saying. I win.
So Helen Stevenson of the Charity Commission said, this research shows that Christmas remains a time of generous charitable giving, and that is to be celebrated. I'm particularly pleased that young people give generously, but also that they are more likely to make basic checks before giving to their chosen charity than people from their parents' generations. Yeah. Well, because I don't know. Well, I'm 37, and I know, like, I usually never research the charity. I'm like, all right, well, here you go.
Yeah.
But I do that now because there's so many scam artists out there. You gotta kind of watch out for.
I'm picky for sure of what I give to.
This hints at a welcome shift in the public's relationship with charities and shows why charities should be open and transparent about the way they are run.
Ding, 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 ding. I feel like there should be a bell every time.
Every time I say transparent, and how they spend their money. By doing so, they can encourage donors' trust and generosity.
That's right. And trust is the key, right?
Exactly.
That is the huge thing that I know you guys that have been following me will be able to completely relate to that, because being exposed and being transparent and letting people see who you are as a person and where their contributions are going will ensure that people trust you. And I think that is the bottom line for getting people to rally behind you when it comes to raising any kind of funds or charity or any kind of anything, regardless of what season it is. Yeah. For sure.
So I shared that off to my Facebook and Twitter so everybody can see, because I have some people like, Twitter's still around? Yes. Yeah. Twitter's still around.
And I hope that you guys are all supporting. Like, if you haven't added him yet, please do so. If you're watching this from my page, please support Mike, because he's great and he really does have a lot of great things to say about the community. We are streaming from MFers Live. Yes. But it's really easy to find me. I know if you type in Michael Klotz, there's a lot of Michael Klotzes. Yeah. There is. Is there? You can actually type in, because you now have you can put a nickname beside your name. So if you really want to find me, just type in original MFer. He's the guy. Yes, I am the original MFer. Awesome. Yes. Okay. All right, so we're going to do another story here. This was actually about 7 hours ago. Okay. All right, so Walmart clerk gives
saves grandfather's Christmas from almost being scammed away.
Oh God, there's so many scams.
I know. Like, I've been getting this one. They've been texting me, and she's like, "Oh, I'm this single mom, and my kid needs this like it was an iPhone $50 card or something." I'm like, I have no money.
I'm sorry, but if any of you are looking for iPhones or video games or any of that crap for your kids for Christmas, you are not in need enough.
No.
Seriously.
No.
Like, unless you are asking for food and clothes and some way to, keep a roof over your head, I don't buy into any of your crap.
Well, there's actually a really cool concert that's going on this Friday at Van Gogh's Ear, downtown Guelph.
Okay.
It's hosted by Robbie G from Our Evolution Studios. And all they're accepting donations like clothing and non-perishables. Nice. And all proceeds from the event, because I think it's $10 in advance or $15 at the door, all proceeds are actually going to CMHA. The Canadian Mental Health Association.
Oh, see, that's good.
Yes.
Their mental health is huge.
Huge. It is. And that's why I always reach out to everyone. I always tell them that, if you ever need someone to talk to, I'm always there.
Yeah, for sure.
Like my phone number's on my Facebook, my address.
I'm pretty sure half of Kitchener, Waterloo, Cambridge knows my address at this point.
Yeah.
Right, Janice?
See, we get her
you
talking.
You can all find me.
Get her to respond by talking. She just doesn't want to sit back here.
Well.
And for all my MFers who tuned in last night, see, it does work.
It does work.
It actually says Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
It looks very nice.
It does.
Well, yesterday was like just white light right in the center of the wall. And I'm like, yeah, it's got to go off.
Okay.
But you wouldn't think. If you look at it from sitting right here in the studio,
it looks great.
Like, okay, that doesn't look that bright.
No.
When it reflects.
It does reflect.
It's bright.
Yeah, okay.
All right, so if it had not been for the sharp instincts of a Walmart employee, another unsuspecting senior may have been conned out of their savings because of cleverly executed scam. Cecil Rogers of Cincinnati, Ohio, has been looking forward to spending Christmas with his family this year until he received a phone call from someone claiming to be his oldest grandson. A voice comes on and says, Papa, this is your oldest grandson. I'm in trouble. Rogers told WCPO. He said, I hit a woman's car and she was 7 months pregnant, and they charged me with drunken driving, and I'm in jail.
Clever.
Yeah. So Rogers' grandson then put a lawyer on the phone who instructed the senior to send him $2,300 for a bail bond through a direct store-to-store money transfer. Fearing for his grandson's well-being, Rogers headed to the Walmart with the money in hand. Before he was able to make the transfer, however, Rogers briefly mentioned his grandson's situation to Audrella. I hope I got that right.
Audrella Taylor, maybe? Audrella?
I hope so. Now, if Audrella's watching, I'm really sorry if it's pronounced wrong, but we're guessing. So the Walmart clerk she was the Walmart clerk who was managing his transaction. So Taylor sensed that something was amiss. She told Rogers to go home and call his other family members to see if anyone else had heard about his grandson's accident. They did not. So Rogers says that he was not a wealthy man, which is why he is relieved to be spending Christmas with his family without having to worry about the financial pitfalls that would come from losing $2,300. And it's all thanks to Taylor's quick thinking. And there's a video.
There's a video.
Yes. So there is a YouTube video at the bottom of it. So I will share this off. And this is the gist, because I know you were saying earlier, technology, trust me, I'm still catching up. And I'm an 80s baby. I am. I'm such an 80s baby. When they first came out, I grew up I had a computer in school that was all one piece.
My dad built computers. He built a Commodore 64 from scratch. I get it.
Those.
They're laughing because they know.
Of course.
But it's very different too. If you're using a Facebook app to a computer, the buttons that show up and the things that you're capable of doing from a phone compared to a computer are different too. It doesn't allow you all the same options. But I'm so used to my phone that I can't do everything that I want to do. I'm learning. I'm still learning.
Well, yeah, I've done actually quite a lot of things on my phone. But there are some things that you can't do on your phone. You actually have to do it on a laptop.
Because not all of the buttons show up.
Well, yeah.
See, I'm not crazy. I'm not.
Well, yeah, because like I was mentioning to you when you came in, I was working on trying to do a profile frame. I can't do that on my phone.
Right.
I actually have to do it on the laptop. Yes.
Yeah.
All right. So, we will read another quick story here. So good grief, woman turns office cubicle into Snoopy's doghouse for the holidays.
Jeepers.
Oh, that looks cute. Glad I don't work in that office. That's pretty
big. I'll say
ish.
Cute-ish.
That's big.
It's kind of tacky.
Yeah, but it's so big. Like Snoopy squished between the roof and the roof. Sorry, the roof and the ceiling, I guess.
Yeah.
All right. So, Melissa O'Neill made headlines last year for winning her office's cubicle decorating contest by turning her boring old workspace into a cozy log cabin. This year, in order to secure the first place position once more, O'Neill and her boyfriend, Wayne, built a massive red replica of Snoopy's doghouse from A Charlie Brown Christmas. O'Neill, who works at Toll Brothers Incorporated in Horsham, Pennsylvania, says that she had not originally been planning on participating in decorating contests this year, but her coworkers had already become so excited over the prospect of seeing another masterpiece. So though the doghouse took a week to build out of wood and cardboard,
wow,
it's clear to see that the final design was worth it. And yes, there's a
video. Awesome.
So when you look at that picture, it just looks like it was all cardboard.
Yeah.
But yeah, I guess there's wood and cardboard.
Yeah.
So that's pretty neat.
All right. Kudos to her. A lot of work. I wouldn't do it.
I wouldn't do it. I don't work in an office. It'd be kind of hard for me. I work in a barn.
Right. So well, it's kind of halfway there.
You should dress the chicken up.
I don't work with chickens. Just the turkeys up?
Just the turkeys.
Just the.
He's our connection for turkeys next year. I'm going to figure out how to get him involved.
The turkey breeder. Gotta love it.
We got 2 now.
All right. So what I'm going to do is I go back here again, and then I will. Oops. There. We will go back and read the comments.
Comments. I hope we.
Oh,
okay, do it.
Here's a very special one. This one right here, Ori. Good morning, Ori.
Good. Where's Ori from? If
Ori's
it's morning.
From the Philippines.
Good morning, Ori.
Yes. So right now it's 8:26 p.m. It's actually 9:26 a.m.
Oh, geez, that's early.
So we end our night with peace, love, and positivity. She starts with
that's very good.
Yes.
Good morning, and I hope you have a wonderful day.
Yes, we actually have MFers in Australia, in the States, Algeria.
Awesome.
Yeah, it's all over. All right, you have yourself a good night, Kat. Now, see, I don't know how many of these are in order because they pop back in.
Yeah.
But Yvette here, I remembered everybody. I did. I totally remembered, and I went down and I dropped Yvette's prices off today. She works at Canadian Cab, so she's only there between a certain time. And I think she's done usually at 7. So I remember as I'm streaming at 8 o'clock, and I'm like, I'm supposed to drop that off. It's like I only have like Monday to Thursday to do this, and she was so excited when I got there.
Nice.
She actually came out. She's like, I finally get to meet you in person.
Yay. Yeah. Congratulations, Yvette.
She goes, she's nice to meet you tonight and get my prizes, Mike.
That's amazing.
Of course. See, Ashley,
fun. How long have you been waiting, Ashley Smith?
Okay. So Yvette won a shirt from the 1st of December, which I dropped off. She also won a shirt November 1st. And she won a CD back in August.
Okay.
Because I let my MFers know if you guys are in the area, I will drive it to you. If not, I'll ship it out. And yeah, she's in the area. I still got so many press tickets to lay it out and ship out. But it's fun.
It gets overwhelming.
And then here, I'll show you something really cool about this. Okay, so when you click your share, okay, you can share to a group.
Yeah.
Copy the link.
Yeah.
And then you can just go like this.
Just send it to everybody.
Yeah, just send it to everybody.
Just send it to everybody.
I just randomly invite a whole bunch of people because I realized I looked at my friend count today. I have over 2,200 friends.
I don't have
so I don't have the thumb power I think enough time to invite everybody on my friends list to watch. So like I always tell everyone, make sure you like and follow.
Yeah.
Hopefully you get notified.
Until like a year ago, I had like 2,000 friends. And then I went on this big rampage and deleted everybody. So I was down to like 110. And now I think I'm up to like maybe almost 200 or something.
Well, I got notified from Facebook the other day that I've made over 900 friends so far this year.
That's amazing.
Yeah. And it's all that through the peace, love, and positivity. I've been gaining so many friends, meeting new people.
Hopefully more people want to meet me too. But
all right. Thanks, Melissa, for tuning in.
Good night, Melissa.
Let's see. Again, same place, same time. Have a great night.
Always.
Paul and Sarah, you're an amazing.
Oh, that's so sweet. Thank you, sweetie.
Because you are. There's a lot of good people out there, and that's what I've been trying to explain to everybody. That's us MFers, we're quiet people.
I'm pretty loud. But
I got a big mouth. Everybody. But we don't sit there and go, hey, look, we did this for this person. We don't share it all to them. We do it out of the kindness of our heart. That's what we do.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to get all the MFers to get out there because there's so many people out there that believe there's nobody there.
Yeah.
Because they don't see it themselves.
I'm going to tell you the few things that people are telling me. First of all, I am not a hero. No matter what anybody says, I am not. I do not believe for 1 second that I'm a hero. What I believe is that I am a person who had a vision, and I was fortunate enough and blessed enough to have people who wanted to back me up. Yeah. They are the reason that this was successful, and they are the reason that we were able to reach as many people as we did. It has nothing to do with me. People say, oh, we just needed a leader. Fair enough. Like I'm not shy. No. I do not have a problem standing up for what I believe in, and I do not have a problem getting the job done. But none of this is
Does
about
that name
me.
Look familiar?
That's
no.
Oh, Remo.
That's so that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you just did a shout out.
I did just do a shout out. Yeah.
So there you go.
Remo, I just did a shout out.
You missed it.
You win.
Yes. You got a shout out, buddy.
You did.
Yeah,
look, I'll even show it. It's right here.
Yeah, look.
Here, we got it again.
Yeah,
Remo.
There you
go. I'll even kiss it for you.
Oh, look at that.
Mwah.
King Rem's got
King Rems.
He got himself a shout out
and a kiss.
And a kiss.
And a Christmas
there you go,
kiss.
King Rems.
Just pretend
awesome,
it's
buddy.
mistletoe or something.
See, look. All love.
All love, brother. Yeah. Okay. So, but really, it really does come down to the community as a whole banding together in the end.
Yeah, but you were the focus of.
It was a vision.
It was the vision
you
had.
Yeah.
And without you bringing that vision out.
But even with that vision, I could not have done it without everybody else.
Oh no.
So really, I honestly take zero credit.
Kisses back too.
Aww. Kisses all over. So that's
and night, buddy.
Good night, buddy. Okay. Oh, okay. So that's how I really feel, because I couldn't. I cried earlier tonight when I did my live video because my 3 angels that walked into my life 3 weeks ago literally have been the glue that has held this entire thing together. And I stand by that 1,000,000%.
I was actually debating on actually having a box of tissues on the desk today.
Right? Because I'm so bad.
I was. I'm like, no, we'll should be good. Should be good.
I'll be fine. I think I'm okay. I'll be honest with you, I had 3 beers before I came here. So Janice is my designated driver. But thank goodness. Tonight's just a night of just fun and having just
smiles,
letting it all go until tomorrow when we have to regroup and put it back into high gear.
Well, of course.
So
anyway, because we're on the 20th now.
I don't even know. Yes, I think tomorrow's 21st.
Yeah, so we got 4 more days before Christmas Eve.
Yeah,
5 days before Christmas.
Oh, I have so much to do.
Oh yeah,
so much to do, but it's so good. Yeah.
But we're gonna actually have Santa here in the studio on Christmas Eve.
Awesome.
Gonna be reading some little MFers letters.
Good.
And then every little MFer that actually sends a letter to him here at the studio gets a free little MFer shirt.
Awesome. Yeah, Santa's amazing. We had Santa.
Show that.
Do it. You do your Santa. Is that
So there it is, guys. Send Santa Claus care of MFers Live at 79 Spiegel Avenue West, Unit 3, Guelph, Ontario, N1H1K1. I do have it pinned to the top of the page. But
that's awesome. Can I plug my Santa?
For sure.
It's the same Santa. Santa's Santa.
Well, Santa's Santa.
But you guys, Santa for hire. Incredible.
He follows MFers.
He's amazing.
He follows MFers Live, ladies and gentlemen. Yes.
He has plugged some of his links on my page, and I can't do it right now, but please look it up and get in contact with him if you need Santa to come to your function too. I don't know who you. Just do it. They're amazing. And
oh look! And as we're speaking, he just popped in. Yes,
Santa, say hello. Hi. Oh my gosh, I wish you were here. Last night was amazing, you guys. If you haven't seen my video yet on my page, please look at it, like it, share it, plug it, whatever you need to do. In less than 24 hours, we had 3,000 views.
Nice.
With pretty much no platform except for what is it? Buy and sell KW. Nice. So honestly, and he's on it. We have pictures and just pure joy. So please support. He's there. Santa, plug yourself. Do your thing.
Of course. I was actually messaging him last night.
You were?
Yeah, I was. I was messaging him last night, seeing how he's doing.
Awesome.
Cool. Oh, and for any little efforts you guys are still watching right now, you guys can actually call him. You guys want to call Santa?
Yes, call Santa.
Yeah, you can talk to Santa or the elves or
Mrs.
Claus. It's 1-800-726-8222. It's toll free. So, if you go up to your mom and dad and go, I want to call Santa, it's toll free. it's totally toll-free.
Totally.
Oh, yeah.
And I think he still has some free time between now and just after Christmas. So you might want to see what his availability is.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yes. So we're going to pop back in here. We're going to go back to our app again.
Perfect.
And yeah, I love this app. I do because I get notified all the time. And it's funny because the symbol it gives you, it's the same symbol I get for my text messaging.
Okay.
So the first time I got it, I'm like, who's texting me? And I'm opening up my text messenger. I'm like, there's no text. And I'm like, why is it still there? And I pull it down. I'm like, oh, it's a Good News Network. Oh, okay.
There's lots of good news. Good.
All right. All right. So here we go. Oh, look at this. This one's for gotta love the technology we're coming into. So the FDA approves first ever gene therapy treatment for blindness.
Ooh.
Yes.
That's interesting.
We've actually had some pretty cool stories about diabetics and stuff. They have needleless machines and stuff now, so they don't have to keep pricking their finger. All right, so let's see here. This is so in a decision that accelerates a new era for gene therapy, the Food and Drug Administration on Tuesday approved a DNA-altering medication that can reverse an inherited form of progressive blindness. The FDA's blessing makes Luxturna, thank you. I'm glad you're here. A treatment for retinal. Okay, I'll just let you read that.
Dystrophy caused by a specific genetic mutation. The first gene therapy cleared for use in the U.S. to treat a genetic disease other than cancer. 3 beers in, and I can still read. Tuesday's announcement marks the third time in 5 months that the Drug Safety Agency has allowed a gene therapy, a form of treatment with a long and fitful safety history, on the U.S. market. The first approval went to Kymriah, which treats a form of leukemia, in August. In October, the drug agency cleared a second gene-based treatment called Yescarta to treat a form of lymphoma. Those are big words, guys. Woo!
You did good, you are.
You're all right. The newest gene therapy known to scientists is voratagene neparvovec.
I can't even pronounce this one.
Okay, hold on. Voratagene neparvovecturizol, which will be used to treat children and adults with an inherited form of vision loss. That's probably going to end up a meme.
It's probably will.
It often begins in childhood or adolescence and progresses to complete blindness in adulthood. Between 1 and 2,000 people in the United States have inherited 2 faulty copies of the RPE65 gene. That's way better to eat. That's way better to eat.
That's so much. No, we don't eat that. We read that.
We read that. 1 from each parent. Luxturna replaces those faulty genes with normal versions, thus erasing the mutation's harmful effects. Luxturna's safety was established in a clinical development program that tested the treatment on 41 patients between the ages of 4 and 44, the FDA said. Among the most common side effects were eye redness, cataracts, increased pressure within the eye, and retinal tears. In a year-long clinical trial with 31 subjects affected by this form of retinal dystrophy, those treated with Luxturna showed greater improvements in their ability to navigate an obstacle course in low light compared with untreated subjects in the control group. Treatment with Luxturna must be done separately in each eye on separate days with at least 6 days between surgical procedures.
Oh, there's still lots.
Oh, there's forever. Blah, 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 blah. It's not clear how long the effects will last. Recent precedents have come with extremely high price tags. Financial analysts expect Luxturna to generate annual sales of $478 million. Next, an eye surgeon administers treatment by injecting it into the subretinal portion of the eye. The patients still have some viable retinal cells. The treatment restores production of a protein that converts light to an electrical signal in the retina. Spark Therapeutics said it plans to conduct post-marketing observational study to further evaluate the long-term safety. Oh my God, it goes forever.
I love her reading.
The company is also developing gene therapies to treat hemophilia and some big word disease. After climbing as high as 52.39 shares of Spark Therapeutics fell 11 cents to close at 48.94. The end.
That's it.
None of you cared about that. I swear to God.
But at least they're.
He'll share it. You can read it yourselves.
At least they're figuring out ways.
They're figuring it out for sure.
Good.
If they can help people to be able to see,
well,
all power to you. Those big words don't mean
Did you
anything.
see that the one video they had on Facebook? The one gentleman who got to wear glasses and actually see in color.
The color.
Yeah.
I cried.
I thought that was like totally amazing.
Did you? The ocular. Yeah,
Nice.
I cried. I am really a sap for everything.
All right, see if maybe we can find a smaller one. All right, how's this?
Less big words.
Okay.
9-year-old. They may have not some big words. 9-year-old gives up $300 Xbox to buy blankets for homeless. This is exactly what we're talking about.
But look what Microsoft did.
So Microsoft sends him one for free. 9-year-old boy from Beechwood, Ohio, has learned that those who give selflessly often receive unexpectedly. I am so a product of that this week.
Mm-hmm.
We can talk about that after. Mika Fry knows what poverty feels like. About 3 years ago, his family fell on hard times when they lost their home and were forced to live in a shelter. Every day, Mika would get a blanket, and every day the shelter would have to take it back. This year, when he saw some homeless people out in the cold, he did some quick math. Now that his family was doing better, he knew he would be getting a $300 Xbox this year for Christmas. He figured that at $10 a blanket, he could buy 30 blankets instead of getting an Xbox. So instead of accepting the game system, he chose to buy the blankets instead. He then gave away each one to a homeless person in need. He knew what it was like to not have a blanket at night and to have to give it back, said his grandmother, Terry Brandt. So the first thing he wanted to do was to give a blanket that they could keep. You guys better be giving some love to this, I swear to God. News of Mika's good deed spread quickly, catching the attention of Xbox manufacturer Microsoft. The company decided to surprise Mika with a new console that was the same model as the one he had traded. There's the love. There's the love. Do you see that? Put the hearts, put the likes, put the love. The company decided to surprise Mika with a new console that was the same model as the one he had traded for the blankets, and he was in tears. When they called and told me, I was just instantly crying on the phone, and I couldn't believe it, said Terry. It was what's harder was not telling him. Employees led Mika to the back of the store where Santa had bags full of gifts, including the coveted Xbox. The family was emotional. It's just amazing. It's a blessing. Mika is blessed to our family, and we thank you very much. Put some love out there, you guys. This kid, how old was he? 9? 9. Freaking 9 years old.
Not even thinking of himself.
Doesn't?
Yeah, because he fell on hard times.
Put the love, hearts right now, all of you. Do it.
All right, so I'm going to share that off to my Facebook, and then I will share it off to the Twitter right away.
Do it.
So you guys can always follow along. So what I'm going to do is we're going to read another one, but not
there. They are. Do you see this?
Of course, I see that just blowing up on the screen.
Blowing up.
All right,
I love you guys.
We're going to pop out of this, and we're going to. Oh, yeah, there it is. I almost closed it off. All right, so we're going to put this here so we can read comments.
Okay.
But we're going to.
I totally knocked over your ashtray.
That's okay.
Okay, do it. Do some more shout-outs while I clean up my mess.
All right. Okay, so we're just pulling it out from here, and we're just gonna scream again.
That should be a swear word.
What?
You said pulling out. Go.
How's that?
Just go.
All right, we have Melissa Morrison, and Melissa just went to bed too.
Bye, Melissa. Good night.
She was actually in bed earlier.
I know. I saw her.
Oh, look.
I know. Oh, she's there.
Look, no, Santa.
I can't wait to see all those happy faces at your Christmas dinner on Christmas Day. Santa's coming to Christmas dinner. Did you know that?
No, I didn't
He's
know
coming. 8:00 Christmas dinner. Yes, he's coming. There he is.
That's going to be awesome.
Can't wait to see you, Santa.
Now, see, I don't know when he actually posted that, because when I jump back in, just like, see, I can only go far back. I can't go that far, right? So that's why when I do these, I'll leave that running, so this way now when new comments come in, I can actually see them coming in.
All right, I'm gonna dig deep and get some shout outs here, you guys.
So there's a lot in there, right?
There's a lot in there.
Yeah.
Is my name in here? How do I get my name in this box?
All you have to do is leave a comment or a reaction.
I freaking comment all the time.
This month.
I did. I've been
comment last month?
I don't know.
No.
Diane Seguin. There you go.
Yeah.
Hi, Diane.
So these are actually all from last month's.
Oh, and so next month I'll have like 18.
Yeah. So on the 1st of January, you'll actually have a chance to win a prize, and then chance for shout-outs for the rest of the month.
Nice.
And all you have to do is just a single comment and a reaction.
Somebody
That's all
named
it takes.
Luce. I want to find that person.
That would be Paul Lucer?
Paul something.
That's our Fog TV guy.
All right. Well, I saw your name, but I'm not picking it. Richardson Harper. Hello, Richardson Harper.
This one for you. We got Tanner Wanamaker.
You have to hold it closer.
Okay, you guys see that? Okay, Tanner Wanamaker.
Okay.
And you know what? That is actually his last name.
Wanamaker?
Yeah, that's his last name, yeah.
All right.
I had a lot of people going, why is he picking it? No, that's his actual last name. It's pretty
J.D. Smith.
cool. Let's see what we got. Oh, look. We got Yvette Prince.
Ooh. Okay, let's do it. Sabrina Altman.
All right, so I'll go one more out of here and then close this off.
Okay.
And then I have, this is actually Melissa's mom.
Who's Melissa?
Melissa Morrison.
Oh, the one that went to bed.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is her mom,
Hi,
Bonnie,
Mom.
who also left just recently because her phone was dying.
What do you do if you charge your phone?
You know what? I find it really funny sometimes the way the shoutouts go because, I'll start doing my shoutouts and I'll be like, oh, yeah. And the next, I'll see them all pop in after I've already given their shoutouts. I'm just like, really? This is funny.
Yeah. Charge your phones like at 6 o'clock.
You should have seen the shoutouts the 1 month. Mindy Fisher. It's her married name. And she just recently got married. So I actually got to do shoutouts for both Mindy Foot and Mindy Fisher. Because Foot was her maiden name. So for the 1 month, it was back and forth. And I'm like, this is kind of funny. And my first time I went to do it, I'm like, oh, look, Mindy Foot. And I'm like, yeah, this is funny. She just got married. We're going to see him. The next name I pulled was Mindy Fisher. It was totally hilarious.
That's very funny.
So I always find it funny when, I'll end up pulling someone's name and then they'll show up afterwards. Or they'll, like tonight, they'll leave. They get the show. Never fails.
Yeah.
Oh, look, Santa says, hi, Janice.
Oh, Janice is here. Santa says, hi, Janice.
She's in the studio audience today, Santa.
She is. I feel like I really want to turn the camera around on her, but she'll kill me. She's like, I haven't done my hair. That's okay. I love you anyway.
All right, so we're going to grab the phone again because all right, we still got 14 minutes.
We're good. We've got lots of time.
Of course. All right, so we're going to go find some more positive stories here.
All right.
And we actually had Pat here the other day when we were doing the positive stories. I think we got to do about 5.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, so I talk less than Pat. Fair enough.
Well, yeah, because we're just getting them right through here. All right. Here's one for you. Now, I like this one. I've been waiting to read this one, too, because of our Tea Time Tuesday and Tea Time Thursday, when we drink our tea and read facts.
I didn't even get offered water. This is like slave labor over here.
You know what? I didn't even think of that.
I know. It's okay. I'm fine. I had 3 beers before I came, so I'm not thirsty, but carry on. I'm fine. Go ahead.
All right. So the tea company exchanges fair trade status for giving back directly to their farmers.
Oh, This is good.
So,
Tiesta's Tea.
Tiesta's Tea.
I don't get paid enough for this.
Yeah, I know.
Tiesta's Tea's
Okay, Tiesta Tea's co-founders and marketing director just got back from installing a water well for a company's hibiscus farmers in Nigeria.
You read. I'm going to play with the dog.
Words can hardly describe the feeling of seeing thousands of villagers so generally happy to receive one of life's basic necessities, water. Giving back directly to the community made a life-changing impact, not only for our farmers, but on our entire company. To summarize our experience, we defied the U.S. travel recommendations and traveled to northern Nigeria, an area known for unrest and harsh conditions. So with Boko Haram activity in the region, we knew this would be a risky journey. So our visas were denied through the typical U.S. process. Driven by our determination to give back, however, we had to work with the Nigerian government directly to receive a visa upon arrival. As a loose leaf tea company, we get all of our hibiscus from farmers in Jigawa, Nigeria, who produce the best hibiscus in the world. Nigeria is one of the few countries that can produce hibiscus because of the hot, dry climate required to grow it. So learning that women and children spend up to 5 hours every day walking 2 to 3 kilometers to collect water to use for cooking, cleaning, and drinking, we recognize the opportunity to give back to our hibiscus farmers. We traveled 20 hours to one of those villages and built a water well to give everyone in the community access to healthy, clean water with the turn of a faucet. So many times we were asked if we are certified fair trade, but instead of going through the long, expensive process, we wanted to spend that time and money on giving back directly, something we believe makes a bigger impact. So the Living Well project is just one part of our Loose Change campaign to make a difference with our tea, because we believe that when small businesses give back directly to the people who supply their products, we can all change the world.
That's amazing. You know, the only Loose Change that I know of was Loose Change Louie's in Kitchener, which is the bar that I spent all of my time at when I was like 19 and 20 years old. And it was very happy and positive. I had a great time.
I used to go to Lulu's.
That was like the Sports World area, right?
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
But Lulu's is gone.
Yeah. So is Loose Change Louie's.
Yeah.
So Sports World.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Sports World.
Yeah. See, look,
Fair
we're
enough.
talking about all these places. They're all gone.
That's right.
You know,
but it was all positive. I had a great time.
Yeah, that just made me feel so old.
3 nights a week.
That just made me feel so, because I remember my parents going, when I was your age, I used to go to this place. They're closed now. And now I have to.
Ours are all closed too. I know.
How do you think I feel? I moved away and came back and it was gone.
Oh, yeah, he did. He moved out to Alberta.
Oh, okay.
For 10 years? And came back and everything was
nice.
Different for him.
Okay, can we do some Janice? Somebody.
See, that's what I mean. They're all frozen.
Oh, those are frozen?
No, yeah, that's why I usually jump back and forth.
Okay, gotcha. Never mind.
So, we'll do...
one more?
We'll do
another
one more?
one. He's literally licking he's licking inside my purse.
On the feed, Leah, her name is, saying awesome, or sorry, not Leah. Leah. Okay, so I much prefer a female co-host. This is awesome.
Hi, Leah.
Well, because I've had male co-hosts, and
I'm better. She knows where it's at.
Of course.
Merry Christmas, Leah.
All right, so how's this one? Officer surprises boy who calls police over his fear that the Grinch will steal Christmas.
Oh, do this one. I graduated in June from Police Foundation, so this is kind of in my field. So do this one. This one's going to be a happy one.
And then, look, it looks like it's small.
It's not small. Oh, and there's a video.
Oh, of course. All right. So
carry on.
Tylen Pittman was not about to let the Grinch steal Christmas. So he did exactly what kids are supposed to do for emergencies. Call 911.
Nice. Yep.
So a dispatcher for the Bryam Police Department was pleasantly surprised to pick up the phone on Saturday night and hear a 5-year-old boy expressing concern that the Grinch was going to ruin Christmas because he steals everybody's Christmas. So when Officer Lauren DeVell heard about the youngster's worry, she couldn't resist stopping by his house to reassure him. DeVell can relate to Tylen's anxiety too. She told the Clarion Ledger that she used to watch How the Grinch Stole Christmas every year with her family. Plus, with her blonde hair and petite form, she's often told that she looks like Cindy Lou Who.
Cindy Lou Who?
Lou Who, yeah.
Yes, Cindy Lou Who.
It's because I just said Lulu's, so it's kind of stuck in my head.
Okay, fair enough.
Lou Who. So Tylen's parents were initially confused when they heard the knock at the door. And they were even more confused to find a police officer on the porch. Mm-hmm. Apparently, the 5-year-old had been careful to place the emergency call in secret.
Oh.
DeVell, on the other hand, had no problem reassuring Tylen and his family that if the Grinch showed up, the Byram Police Department of Mississippi would be ready to lock him up. Tylen's older brother, Tadera, is home for the holidays after joining the Air Force. Was delighted to film the adorable exchange that followed. So what are you going to do if he tries to steal your Christmas, DeVell asked Tylen. I want you all to come back to my house and take him to jail, he firmly replied. Tylen then explained that he first became worried after seeing a video of the notorious green villain on his phone earlier that night. He even queued up the clip so DeVell could see what she was dealing with, but she was unfazed by the danger. I've got to get back to work. Yeah. Got to get back to work. But I just came by to tell you that the Grinch is not going to steal your Christmas, okay? DeVell said with a smile. We can take him to jail if he tries to steal your Christmas. That's cute. So after Tadera posted the cute videos on Facebook, they were shared hundreds of thousands of times by people praising DeVell's compassion and patience. I cannot make this up, wrote Tadera. My 5-year-old brother called the police and said that the Grinch is stealing people's Christmas, and he don't want him to steal his. So they really came to our house.
Oh.
Officer Duval, thank you so much. You made his night, he added.
That's cute. And,
yes,
there's a video.
There's a video so you guys can actually.
I want to watch that later.
Okay,
for sure.
I'm sharing it to my wall, and I'm going to share it to Twitter. And you know what? We've got 6 minutes. We still got time. We'll do one more story.
Okay.
All right. You know, sometimes I go, okay, most times I go into overtime. Can't help
That's
it.
okay.
All right. Now if it's going to. Oh, there we go. It's going to work. All right. So let's see here. You know, we're, yes. Here's this one. See, we're going to bring in celebrities for this one.
Oh, boy.
All right, so Rob Lowe opens house and kitchen to dozens of California firefighters.
Okay.
So Parks and Recreation star Rob Lowe is giving back to the firefighters who are working hard to stop the raging California wildfires. I mean, he's doing it by cooking up some spaghetti and burgers.
Oh, spaghetti rocks.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I love burgers, too. Well, I could survive off burgers.
I just like
burgers every
meat.
day.
Just meat.
Yeah. So the actor published a series of Instagram photos depicting the wildfires spreading dangerously close to his home in Santa Barbara. In one picture, Lowe can be seen donning protective firefighter gear and grabbing a garden hose. The caption read, "Helping earlier today, you do what you can, but when it's time, you go." Well, so you'll actually see these are pictures from his Instagram and stuff. So after firefighters had addressed the blaze, Lowe invited them into his home for a warm dinner of spaghetti and cheeseburgers. Oh, there is it. Thank you for all the crews from all over the country who stood tall and saved my town, said the grateful 53-year-old actor. Is he that old?
I guess.
Man, I feel really old now. Because, I remember watching him. But yes, so.
That's
like
awesome.
I said, see, that's his Instagram.
Yeah.
So it's the official, then you'll see the little check mark. That's how you know it's officially
It's really him.
It's really them. All right, so you know what? I'm going to. Did I just read that in like under a minute?
Yes, you did.
Wow.
Yeah. That was a short one.
That was short.
That one was good.
All right, so you know what? We're gonna.
Okay, I need to plug some people before.
All right,
we go.
that's not a problem. You know what? We'll end that with the positive stories there because you're a big positive story.
Well,
right? So,
I'm not. My people are. The community is. The community is because that's what it's all about.
Yes.
I would like to thank you for appreciating what we have done because you do great things too. You really do spread love and peace and positivity and all of those amazing things, which I think the world needs a lot more of for sure. I have to reach out to a few people, a few companies that really have been the backbone
for sure.
Of this. So Ingrid at KW Wholesale and Imports.
Yeah.
I'm sure you know who she is. Her face is very famous all over Facebook, and she is a very, very good friend of mine who hopefully somebody can tag her in this. But she donated a whole bunch of stuff to us for the dinner. And we did a video together, so you can go to her page, support her, go to her store. I'm really hoping to work with her in the coming year as well for some great community building. And Cobb's Bread donated all of the buns.
I remember the video for that one,
amazing. They're an amazing, amazing company. And he showed up today to meet us. He wanted to meet my girls, and he brought some sweets. And so, right? Like, I'm not, you guys, I am not losing any weight this year. It's like ridiculous.
It's a holiday weight. It happens. It's that time of year.
So,
you gotta got it.
But listen, so if you watch my video, it's on my page, you guys. Steph gave me a basket that had a whole bunch of goodies in it and some gift cards for my kids and a bread for a year voucher for me.
Oh, wow, nice.
I am not going to be eating bread for a year, just so you are all clear right now. I will be finding a way to pay forward that one loaf of bread a week somehow, whether it's a community breakfast or sandwiches or something. So follow me for that because I want you guys to all be part of our ongoing community building throughout the entire year. We have I have so many things in my head that once this is all over, I plan on getting out and actually making into action. But that's another thing. Haters Farm donated 12 turkeys.
Nice.
For our box meals.
Nice.
They didn't end up all going to the box meals because I have 6 of them in my fridge still. because I had a bunch of other people donate turkeys. So we are having Haters Farm turkeys at our hot meal on Christmas Day, all of them. And I'm meeting with somebody tomorrow morning to hopefully get him to agree to cook all of the turkeys for me so I don't have to. So that would be really nice.
Yeah,
We've got an industrial kitchen.
Because it'd be kind of hard to cook 5 turkeys.
We would have figured it out. I literally had 4 people donate their roasters for me to plug in all over my house.
Nice.
But I don't want to. I have too much other stuff to do.
Yeah, those things you gotta organize.
So, KW Imports and Wholesale, Cobb's Bread, Haters Farm, Janice, who am I missing? Santa for hire, or you can look up Santa Jason Wheeler. Amazing. He is an amazing person who has
and he spawns really quick too.
And he's volunteered his time, you guys, to help and support us. So, this is his business and he's seasonal, so we need to support. I really truly believe in supporting our small businesses.
Oh yeah, of course.
So all of these companies that I'm talking about are small town businesses. So please support them. Who else? Am I missing anybody else? I think that's it for companies. But there are a bazillion people to thank. Like I have hundreds of messages every single day that I have to go through from people who want to reach out and help. Our community is amazing. Between Guelph, Kitchener, Waterloo, Cambridge, we probably have the best group of people in our community.
For sure.
Hands down, you guys are amazing. I could not have done it without all of you and without you and your support, everybody from the companies and every individual who reached out to help. So I'm eternally grateful. So that's all I want to say. I know I could talk forever. But
well, see, I love bragging about you because you helped me define what MFer way is.
It's literally just selfless. It's selfless
and helping others out and, just being there to help someone.
And you know what? Where it is truly needed, the good will prevail. Because I don't make a lot of money. Trust me. I work 3 jobs and I'm still broke. But, when there's a will, there's a way. Mm-hmm. And when people come together, great, amazing, positive things can happen. Yeah. And that's been 100% what's happening with this. So.
That's
the key.
That's the cue.
That's the cue. It's time to go.
We're starting into overtime because I don't know, somebody's here. And of course, Mike's got to go off. Gotta love that.
All right.
But yes, as you can tell, we've hit our hour mark.
We have. Unfortunately, that went too fast.
That's right. Well, thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Mike.
That's great you coming by, and thank you, Janice, for coming by. Hopefully, we'll have you down here again sometime. Yes. Maybe I can come up there and
of course
we'll stream up there. So this is where I usually do my goodbyes. I don't know.
I will leave. Goodbye.
No,
I'll let him do it. I'll be quiet.
It's okay.
I'll be quiet.
I do this. It's kind of like a ritual at the end of every all one. All right. So to the one out there, I know that you do watch. You may not comment. You may not react, but always remembers your time. And I want all my MFers to remember that you guys are needed. You guys are wanted. All right. Because without you guys, MFers Live would not be with it. See, that's exactly. MFers Live would not be what it is today. It's all because of my fans, the fans, even the haters out there, all you guys. So what brings it together and makes it happen. Make sure you guys tune in tomorrow. It is our Tea Time Thursday. We're going to be reading off some more Christmas facts. I can't wait till this month's over because there are so many Christmas facts I've been doing all month that I'm ready to go on to the next category of facts. I'm good for Christmas facts. You should see some of the names of Santa from around the world. There's such a huge list, and they're so hard to pronounce, and they keep getting thrown at me to try to pronounce on my fact days.
That's amazing. So you need to have me back to do all your reading for you.
No kidding, eh? But make sure you guys tune in tomorrow, and always remember, keep spreading the peace, the love, the positivity.
I can't do it. How is it?
It's like this.
This one.
Yeah, it's that
this
one. Yeah.
Okay, we got it.
The peace, the love, the positivity. All right, guys, keep spreading. So remember, same MF for time, same MF for channel.
Yes. Keep
spreading that peace, love, and positivity. And one more thing before I go. I know there's a bunch of you watching. I can see. All right, so all you that are watching right now, always remember one big thing. All right, you matter. It's sign language. So
let's do it again. You
matter.
Matter.
Yeah.
Got it. Everybody matters.
All right, guys. See you guys tomorrow.
Peace, love, prosperity.